New York one.
Okay, Colleen, we are live here.
Hey,
The All Indiana Shop Hop Facebook.
so the first annual All Indiana Shop Hop. I hope you guys are excited and counting down. We have 30 days, right? Right? Because it's the 1st of May and there's 30 days in April and this one's almost done. So let's call it 30 days.
Yeah, it'll be here before we know it. I cannot believe that we are already in April, but that means shop hops are happening and you guys are going to be shop hopping before you know it. So for anyone that is not familiar with us, I'm Maddie. That's Colleen.
I'm Colleen.
We are a small part of our Shop Hop Inc. team. We are a small but mighty group of women that are located in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, the majority of us. And tonight we are going to talk about some things that you are going to want to have a magazine for. So if you don't have your All Indiana Shop Hop magazine, grab it.
I don't, so I'm going to go grab mine, Maddie.
Okay, well, while Colleen does that, I will explain a little bit about how our Facebook Lives work. So if you're just tuning in, put a comment or give us a chat. Let us know you're here, where you're tuning in from. The way that our prizes will work tonight is you will get entries to win by commenting. So we're going to ask you a question or we're going to put some questions on the screen. We're going to set a timer. And when that timer goes off, the most recent comment that we see is going to be the winner of some prizes. So to start us off, I would love to know if you guys have a magazine, what you found in the magazine that is useful, what you like about the magazine. And while we do that, I'm going to set a timer. We'll give away a prize. And Colleen, do you want to tell our hoppers what prize we're going to give away first?
Oh, let's see. Wendy, our
all things extraordinaire.
Yes, has set aside some prizes here. So once we pull a prize winner, I will share that. We've got 3 or 4 things here that we will be sending out tonight.
Okay.
So, okay, Maddie, what's
timer's on? Well, timer's on. And to get us started, let's go to the cover of this magazine and just talk about our fabric sponsor and our event sponsor. So our event sponsor for the All Indiana Shop Hop and all of our 16 shop hops across the country is Jaftex. And Jaftex has a family of brands that are part of it. You will find Studio E. Oh gosh, Colleen, help me out. What are all of theirs?
The Blank Corporation. These are all fabric companies that you might recognize as you're out shopping for fabric. So we've got the Blank, Henry Glass, Studio E, Free Spirit. Those are kind of the main ones that you've got, but like Maddie said, they have several under the umbrella, and we and our stores appreciate them because they help make this event possible. And so hopefully anytime you're out and about, you'll think of them when you see their brand of fabric and check them out. And then we have, if you don't already know, on page 15 of page 15 of the magazine, this outlines the beautiful, exclusive All Indiana Shop Hop fabric line. And so this is a line of fabric that is printed one time. You can only get it at our participating stores. It is designed especially for the shop hop. Our lines usually have a nod to the state that is, we are working in. And so you'll want to check those out. That fabric line is designed and produced by QT Fabrics. And so if you want to check out their other lines of fabrics, you can go to qtfabrics.com. But we love working with QT Fabrics. They also provide many prizes that you might be able to win at the end of the shop hop.
All right, our timer went off. So our first winner is Josephine Butchum Steele. Josephine, thank you for commenting. And she says that she loves the fabric line. I do too. I think it is so pretty. And I love how it comes to life in our projects that our designers do in the magazine.
And we will talk about these two quilts behind us. So, Josephine, we are going to send you this cute little 2-pouch Yazzie bag collection. Yazzie is one of our sponsors in all of our events. And if you haven't checked out Yazzie bags, you should, because she makes a bag in every shape, size, and color. You can use them for so many different things, except I tell my husband, not fishing lures. So you should check her out. And Josephine, we will send you this. Maddie is going to post Wendy's email, and she will ship that out to you if you will send her an email with your mailing address.
Okay.
Now, Maddie,
Right.
we should also remind everybody, please share tonight, right now, so that other people have a chance to join us, see it, share with your quiltsies, your quilt guild, whatever, so that they can come on, maybe win some prizes and learn all about the first annual All Indiana Shop Hop. Okay, what's next, Maddie?
Well, I think that we should get into our little activity for the night. So I'm going to put some questions up here on the screen. You'll see them there. And Colleen and I are going to talk through these questions and a few other things that we need to hit on with the magazine that are really important for you to know as you head out on your shop hop adventure. And like before, I'm going to set a timer. And when that timer goes off, whoever has commented last is going to get a prize. So answer these questions, look in your magazine. We're going to talk about everything that's important. And I think we'll start it off by number one, if you need a magazine, if you don't already have an All Indiana Shop Hop magazine, head to our website, allindianashophop.com. There is a tab where you will see our full list of stores, and you can find a store near you to get your 2025 All Indiana Shop Hop magazine. Colleen, what would you do if you're out of state or you don't have a quilt store near you that is participating?
So you can go to that website that Maddie just mentioned, and there's a tab on it called Stores. And if you click on that tab, it has a list of all of our participating stores. And each store has a link to their website. So you could easily go to any of those stores. They will ship you a magazine. You can call them. You can go into a store and pick one up. So I recommend that you get on that if you haven't already received your magazine, because it's nice to take a little time to plan your adventure. And there's lots of good information. Some of it we will be talking about here in a minute or two. So Maddie, what do you think the two big reasons, or maybe three, that they should get the magazine? What are they going to get in that magazine that they can't find anywhere else?
Well, number one, they are going to get a directory of the best stores in Indiana, and you are going to be able to use this as a directory for the entire year, not just during the shop hop. So you'll be able to go back and see all of our store ads. It gives you a little bit of a preview of what to expect when you head to their store. You will also find patterns. So there are 6 patterns in here.
Maddie, I'm sorry to interrupt.
Oh.
What I'm talking about there are 2 things that can only be found in the magazine and nowhere else.
Oh, well, that is our store hours and our maps. So in the All Indiana Shop Hop magazine, you will find maps of the entire event and maps of each region. Those can only be found in here. It's a great reference. And number 2, extended store hours and shop hop Sunday hours. So some of our stores will be open extra during shop hop to give you more time to shop hop. That information is only in here. And we have Shop Hop Sundays as part of our Shop Hop. These Sundays are optional, but during the Shop Hop, each region will have a Sunday for the first month and the second month. And you'll want to make sure that you have a magazine so that you can check out which stores are going to be open and what their hours are going to be on those Sundays. It just gives you an extra day to shop hop.
Okay, so I want to mention something else about the magazines. I want you guys to know how important these magazines are for our stores. Our company is a marketing company. We are all quilters. We have a passion for it. We know how important it is to be able to walk into a store and touch and feel the fabric and compare colors and check out gadgets and equipment and machines. We want to keep those stores around forever, which I'm sure all of you do if you are a devoted sewer or quilter. And so these magazines help our stores in many ways. First of all, it helps them recoup the cost of their investment in our marketing programs, because they keep all the revenue associated with the sales of the magazines. Then, as a shopper, as a quilter, we want you, and most of our hoppers tell us that they use these magazines year round to continue to visit the stores. So maybe you can't hit them all, or you're out of town during the hop. You can continue your own little hop all year round. Lots of hoppers keep them in their car so that when they happen to be driving around Indiana, they can pull that out and say, hey, is there a quilt shop near where I'm going today? So there are lots of benefits to you and to our stores through those magazines. So Maddie, why don't we jump into our little scavenger hunt and talk about all of the good things that they can find. Do you want to, before we start that though, do you want to start another timer for the next prize?
I will, and I just want to give a shout out. We have some stores that are on here tonight. I saw the Indiana Quilt Depot, Quilts Plus, let's see, Cotton Hearts Quilt Shop. Oh, some of our amazing stores are here tonight. So the timer is set and is going. Number one, where would I go to find how many stores are participating in the Shop Hop?
Well, I'm going to say the front cover is the easiest way. And I've seen that a lot of people have been commenting that there are 53 stores participating in the hop this year. You can also go to the index page in the back, and I'm going to answer another question that is on our little list there. The index, you could probably count all of the stores that are listed, or this is a great way if you know a store that you want to go visit. If you look here, it'll tell you what page their ad is in. And then you're in their region, so you can quickly find the regional maps and the special Shop Hop hours that all of the stores in that region are going to be open. Okay, Maddie, you do number two.
All right. Well, number two, finding special store hours that are offered just during the Shop Hop that we just talked about. You can find those on a few different pages. So number one, you can find it on our regional page. So if you go to any of the regions, you will find a list of the stores that are within that region, and if they have Shop Hop extended hours, and if they have Shop Hop Sunday hours. You'll find it there. And then you can also go to their ad in the magazine, and they will have their regular hours listed as well. So make sure to take a look at both of those. Bless you, Colleen. You already mentioned the index and where you could find where your local quilt store is within the magazine. Let's see. What about if you wanted to go on a retreat center? Where would you look?
Well, listen, everybody, first of all, let's go to page 4 and 5, which is the table of contents, or TOC, in the magazine publishing world. And I just want to point out a few things. So Maddie mentioned the regional maps pages. That's what we call those. It is the start of each region where all of the stores have an ad. And on that first page is where you're going to find the map that sort of gives you an overall picture of how the stores are laid out. And you'll find those special hours that she mentioned. And then if you go to page 5, it talks about where you will find each of the patterns that are listed in the magazine. And there are some great articles that are listed. So if you go down to page 60, where it says under Don't Miss This, is our quilters resource. And this is on page 60. Maddie, do we have a timer still going on?
Oh yeah, we do.
Okay, so on page 60, you will find a list of things like long arm quilters, retreat centers. Sometimes you will find information about quilting events like a quilt show or a contest or an educational opportunity. If you want to join a guild, you can sometimes find that information in this book as well. So you will see this in the book each year. And we hope that when you're looking for one of those things, you will come to the magazine. You can also go to the All Indiana website, All Indiana Shop Hop website, and we have a tab there as well with this information. So Maddie, when you were talking about the regional maps pages, you mentioned something called Shop Hop Sundays. Why don't you tell everybody what those are?
Okay, well, my timer just went off. I saw,
Okay.
let's see, Amy Lewis.
Okay, so you know what, I can't pick up my piece of paper. I think we should send Amy an All Indiana Shop Hop magazine. So Amy, if you already have one, you can gift this to a friend, or like some of our hoppers do, they buy 2 versions or 2 issues, and they keep one in their sewing room to collect them or to use for the patterns, and one in their car. So did you say Amy Lewis, Maddie?
Yep, I wrote that down. And Amy, there is Wendy's email at the bottom of the screen. So you can just send her your address and we will get a prize sent out to you. Okay.
Okay, so we just have a few more minutes, Maddie. So do you want to set another timer?
Yep.
And then
Timer's going, and let's talk about the Shop Hop Sundays. So
yeah,
our Shop Hop Sundays are meant for you to have an extra day of shop hopping. So each of our regions is going to have a Sunday. That is that region's Shop Hop Sunday. You'll have one in the first month, one in the second month. And it just gives you an opportunity to hit as many stores in a region as you want to visit. And you will find those Shop Hop Sunday store hours only in the magazine. So these hours are not required for stores to participate, but many of our stores will. So to get that information, check out your magazine, those region pages, and make sure that you plan out your Shop Hop Sundays because they give you extra time to shop hop.
So I'm going to talk about number 6, where it talks about 2 sponsors for our event. So I would venture to guess that everybody on the live tonight or watching this later has probably been involved at one time or another on some type of like a fundraiser or a committee, and you probably have seen t-shirts with a list of sponsors. So you all know how important those are in making those events happen. And on page 114 of our magazine is our list of sponsors that help make this event happen. And I'm going to refer back one more time to the fact that our goal with our shop hops all across the United States is to keep our quilt stores around as long as possible. And that's just as important to all of these sponsors. So when you have a choice, please vote for these people by using your checkbook or your credit card to support them, because that's the benefit to them for supporting our events and our stores. So we want to thank them. We couldn't do that without these guys. And I just heard your
timer goes off.
Yeah. Okay. So,
well, I see Jill Lyon on here, and she said Jaftex and QT Fabrics.
Perfect. Well, Jill, we have a super cute Maybe you could call this a 4th of July or a summer. These are fat quarters. They won't come to you rolled up cute like this because Wendy ships them flat. But I love these. And if you are into Quilts of Valor, those are really cool. So what did you say, Cindy?
I saw Jill Lyon, and I will
Jill
put
Lyon. Sorry. Yeah. Jill.
Wendy's email here. So if you win a prize, go ahead and send Wendy an email. And okay, so I like to hit on that note just so all of our hoppers know that all of our stores get to keep the proceeds from these magazines, and it makes it possible for them to shop hop. And that's a great segue into the center of the magazine. In the center of the magazine, you will find your passport. That is what you are going to need to shop hop on your shop hop adventure. We're going to talk more about rules and regulations and everything you need to know about the passports in one of our other Talk Tuesday lives, but make sure that you fill that out before you start shop hopping. Colleen, do you know what page there are tips for shop hopping?
No, but I'll check my table of contents. And that is a great, if you have never shopped hop before, obviously this is the first all Indiana shop hop. And if you either have only shopped small ones or you haven't hopped before, you will want to go to page 110 for the insider's tips. There are great ideas and suggestions, and you have a few weeks to plan. So take time to read that, to plan out your adventure. And Maddie, I know we have to go in just a minute or two. Is there anything else that we haven't covered on our list?
Well, the last thing that we have is where you would find our bonus patterns. So we're going to be releasing short videos where we will highlight each of our patterns and talk about our designers and our quilters. But while you're waiting for those videos to come out, you can head to page 104 and take a look at our download pattern. So for our shop hop, you can head to the All Indiana Shop Hop website, closer to the shop hop, and you will be able to have the Buffet Topping by Wendy Martin of Harvest Moon Quilting Company. You can find her pattern in on the website, and it's a free download, so take advantage of it.
Exactly. And it's up there now, so you can go check that out. And we have a couple of designs in the background here. As Maddie said, watch over the next couple of days because we will be featuring them on the Facebook group. Just a quick vignette about them, and we'll tell you about the designers who donated their time and talent. And then finally, Maddie, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to talk about this little guy real quick. And so you guys keep posting. And when I am done, we'll pick one last winner for another magazine. So you are going to be seeing these on the hop. They are called the Shopper on the Hopper on the Shelf. And our stores will have them hidden around their store. And you will have an opportunity to look for them. When you find them in the store, you will have a chance to scan a QR code and enter your name and email. And we will be giving several little fun Facebook prizes out each week for everybody who's found those. You can look at every store all day long. They are lots of fun. You can see my two have some fun personalities, and most of our stores are having fun with decorating, dressing, and embellishing them. So look for that fun. Okay, Maddie, who's our last and final winner? And we're going to send them a magazine.
Ooh, I see Paige Wyatt here.
Okay, Paige. So, all right, if you guys were a winner tonight, you should send Wendy with a Y at shophopinc.com your address, and she will drop your prize in the mail. And then we have to bounce, Maddie, because we have another event.
Yeah. Well, and we had a question from Sue. Sue Taylor. She said, where can I find errors from the magazine? You can head to our website, but we're going to be talking that in future weeks. So tune in. We'll get more into that. We hope you have a great rest of your week. Tune in next week, same time, same place, the All Indiana Facebook group, and we'll see you then. Have a good night.